right, let's jump right into the video today. We are going to be talking about fuel, diesel fuel for these semi-trucks, go-go juice, whatever you want to call it. Everybody knows that the prices are up and down and all around, and everybody's got an excuse for the reason why the prices went so far up from the time Trump was in to the time Biden was in to the war, and it don't really matter. In my opinion, it's price gouging. Some people would call it volatility, but there's definitely something screwy going on. And I'll get into the nuts and bolts of that because today, 3/18/22, Jackson, Mississippi at the Petro. On the pump, it's $5.17 a gallon. With my card, it is $3.88 a gallon. Okay? That is $1.29 per gallon savings. I'm not griping about the savings. Don't get me wrong. What I'm talking about is if there's that much difference between the prices, something's going on at the rest of these stations because they're making a killing off of everybody because we know that the prices are artificially inflated. I mean, they gotta be. I mean, when you can get fuel on a discount card for $3.88, they're not gonna give you fuel at a losing rate. They're making a penny or 2 pennies something per gallon. They're not losing money. I promise you that. That's not how businesses stay afloat. But yeah, something's definitely funny going on. And we're gonna move on and talk about the actual numbers for trucks. Now, some trucks may get 5 miles to the gallon, 6 miles to the gallon, 7 miles to the gallon. On up, I have heard 9 and 10. I have never drove a truck that got 9 or 10. This truck here will get almost 8 miles to the gallon empty when it's running perfectly. But for the most part, it's 5.5, 6.5 when I've got loads on it. So what I have done, I put some numbers together, and I figured at 2,500 miles per week at $5 a gallon. All right, so at 5 miles to the gallon, 2,500 miles, that's 500 gallons. So that's $2,500 for a week of diesel. That is $10,000 a month, $125,000 for a 50-week year. That's a lot. If y'all write this down, you can make the comparison better. But 6 miles to the gallon, 2,500 miles, that's 416 gallons, that's $2,080 a week, $8,320 per month, $104,000 for a 50-week year. I figure 50 weeks because not everybody's working 52 weeks. Somebody's taking a vacation somewhere. Not me, but somebody is. All right, so 7 miles to the gallon on a 2,500 mile week is 357 gallons. That's $1,785 per week. That's $7,140 per month. That's $89,250 for a 50-week year. $89,250 for a 50-week year. Wow. Okay. To go from 5 to 6 miles to the gallon, you're going to save $21,000 a year. To go from 6 miles to the gallon to 7 miles to the gallon, you're going to save 14. But to go from 5 miles to the gallon to a 7 mile to the gallon truck, you can save $35,750 a year. I don't know about y'all, but around here, that's what some people make for the entire year. That's just in savings on your fuel. That don't include the money that you could make running the loads. So miles per gallon does matter. And in order to get the best miles per gallon, you research the truck before you buy it. You run the truck the way it's supposed to be run. My sweet spot is 63 mile an hour. I get the best fuel mileage at 63 mile an hour. Sometimes on 2 lanes at 55 I do pretty good, but you got to keep them RPM down. You got to manage that truck to save on fuel. And you're talking about a game of not pennies, not dollars, but thousands of dollars in savings per year. That is the importance of your fuel game. Y'all watch it. You go around, get a good fuel card, save that money on the pump, save that money while you're driving it because it's just blowing out the stack, wasting your cash. Cold, hard-earned cash. Anyway, that's all I can put together today. Kind of rushed this week. God bless, and I'll catch y'all on the next ride.